morning guys, well in fact very good morning to you guys, and welcome to my Euro tour. Basically this is the week of my Euro tour. You guys asked me to vlog this one. I think you guys were interested. I knew you would be, about what a Euro tour consists of, which is basically touring around Europe, exactly how it says on the tin. But yeah, I'm not in the best mood this morning. It's too early for me. I'm not a morning person, and you'll notice my persona completely change. I'm sorry for that. It's not against you guys. It's literally the timing of day. I've had loads of changes again, and I'm talking loads. I'm pretty much not even touring around Europe anymore, and I'm just doing a night stop. Basically, there's been loads of flight cancellations because of staffing and COVID. We can't really keep up, so we've had to cancel loads of flights and protect a lot of long haul flights basically. So I'm literally just going to Dusseldorf for the night now. I didn't even do my there and back yesterday. I'm not going to do Luxembourg this morning. I'm not even going to Berlin. I'm not doing the Milan link as well. I'm literally just doing the Dusseldorf night stop. So I'm just going to get ready for that. I didn't have too much sleep last night, maybe 6 hours, and I like to get a good 8. But I wasn't putting too much pressure on myself in the sense of I knew that I was literally doing a 4-hour shift today. So I didn't need a crazy amount of sleep to cope with that. So I've got myself a cup of tea and I'm going to get ready and head to the airport and get on our way to Germany. We get there really early actually now. We're literally there at like 1 in the afternoon, 1:30 I think. Then we have the rest of the day, and then we get picked up very early again tomorrow, and then I'm literally back in London for 8:30 tomorrow morning. So that kind of works in my favour, and because obviously I've lost the Berlin night stop and the Milan flight as well, I now have a reserve day on Wednesday. So now I have an extra day off between my Eurotour, and the Maldives, which is on a Friday. So exactly 4/5 days from now. My mum is hectically packing upstairs, so I'm kind of glad I get away from that for a day because it's been quite mad. She's a bit panicky about what she needs to bring. Bit worried about the flight because she doesn't really do long haul. She's never really been that good with long haul flying, just because the amount of time that she has to spend on the plane. But I told her it's going to be fine, it will all work out and we'll get there before she knows it. So that's going to be my week ahead. Don't really know how much I'll vlog this week. I definitely want to do a Maldives as a vlog in itself, but maybe I'll do this night stop and like prepping for the Maldives in terms of packing for the Maldives. Do that as a little addition to this vlog. But anyway, I don't have long, so I need to get a shimmy on. Maybe having my tea will help brighten me up a little bit. And I will see you in Dusseldorf, which I've never been to before, so I'm kind of glad this is the one night stop of the week that they kept for me. This chair is very fun. I have been swinging and sliding on it for like the last... My bag's on the floor, maybe I should stop that. But then maybe the last 5 minutes I've just been like rolling around this room doing stuff just in this chair because it's really fun and really slidey. And yeah, I'm going to stop that now before any more of my bags end on the floor. But as you can see, I'm in a much better mood than I was this morning. It wasn't good this morning. I was awful. Because I didn't have much sleep and my sleep was very disturbed. I think in general anyway, I don't even know why I'm using that as an excuse, but me before 10 AM is a foul little... I'm not good. And I'm very sorry if you've ever encountered me before 10 AM. I'm just not good. Me and mornings just don't mix. We clash big time. I don't like her. But yeah, I'm in Dusseldorf now. I had such an easy morning. It really couldn't have been any easier than it was, and I'm very grateful for that. We literally got here at like lunchtime, so I'm here dressed, ready to head out. I can enjoy the rest of the day, get back, have a nice shower, some good food, have a good night's sleep, and then literally one flight back to London again tomorrow morning, which is amazing. I wish every day was like that, but it's not. and it continues to not be like that. The reason I say that is because I checked my roster when I landed from this flight, and I checked to see if my reserve day had changed for Wednesday, and it has. It's not good. It's not good, guys. Pray for me. It's a long day, and I really could have done with Wednesday off because I've now only once again got Thursday only to prepare for the Maldives. And I just know that Wednesday is going to kill me off. I'm going to be exhausted. I'm going to end up laying in on Thursday, which is going to affect how long I have to prepare for Friday. So basically I'm going to Athens and back. It's a 10-hour day, and it's an early start again. Yeah, it's just getting worse and worse, isn't it? But yeah, I start really early at like 6 a.m. So I'm going to have to get up at 2 a.m. Don't finish till about 4 p.m. By the time I get home, it's going to be 6 p.m. So by the time I get home, I'm going to have zero energy, no energy at all to prepare for the Maldives. I'm literally just going to shower and bed. So Thursday is going to be manic. So that's my next few days as it stands. So this vlog might be prolonged because of that, Athens. I don't know. It's just going to be one of those weeks where I just pick up the camera as and when I can, really, because yeah, it just is what it is. And this is kind of why I hate short haul weeks, because it's hard when you're trying to fit flying around doing things like YouTube. And short haul, for me personally, when I'm vlogging my life around short haul, just doesn't seem interesting. Like, I'm very blessed to have this night stop tonight, but aside from that, it's literally just, I've just done this flight, I've just done that flight. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm hungry. That's just literally how the vlogs seem to be when I'm doing short haul. And I really hope I don't end up being like that towards the end of this vlog. I'm going to try and keep it positive. So, positive mindset. I'm going to be going out soon with my crew that I've just flew into Dusseldorf with. We're going to go to the local shopping centre because I do have a shop I need to go to. Can't remember if I mentioned it this morning. This morning was a very long time ago in my eyes. But I'm going to go to the Swatch store, so the one that sells watches. Vic has sent me on a mission once again. He always does. Basically, they came out with a range where they worked with Omega. So Omega is a watch brand that Vic dreams of having, dreams. It's expensive, it's like proper luxury, and I don't blame him for wanting one of those watches, but the reality is he's probably never going to get one unless we win the lottery. So they came up with a collaboration with Omega, Swatch did, and they came out with these range of watches that are all based on the different planets, which is really cool. They are really nice looking watches. So I'm going to go to the store and see if I can get my hands on one or two, because one of Vic's friends wants one as well. But if it's just one, that'll just have to be how it is. I've really not got my hopes up for this visit at all. And I've told Vic, don't get your hopes up, because it was a very desired range, as you can probably guess. So I'm just going there just to see if the desire for the watch has calmed down a little bit. Maybe they've got some more in. I don't know. You don't know until you have a look. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'll keep you updated with that. And maybe we'll have a wander around just to see what Dusseldorf is like, because I've never been before. And maybe go to a few more shops, get some food, and just see what Dusseldorf has to offer. So I'm going to head downstairs in about 20 and meet with my crew. One thing I will never understand though is why they do 2 single duvets on a double bed over here. It's normally over here, and they also do it in Sweden. I've seen it as well, which, it might be, we'll have to see later if it's a bigger single duvet. It feels quite thick and chunky, which is good, but it's just one of those where I don't like it. I don't agree with this. Why? It's my outfit of the day. I very rarely wear these. They're like cargo trousers, but black, and I love them from Bershka. Of course, Mario's out as well. I'm absolutely useless. I didn't film anything when we went out, but to be fair, all I did was go to the Swatch store, and I will put a picture on the screen of the watches that I was looking at. So it's the Omega X Swatch collaboration with the watches inspired by planets. So they're so cool. They had them on display, and I asked them, I said, is it a silly question for me to ask whether these watches are in stock? And they said they don't have any, which is the answer I was expecting. I knew that's what they were going to say. But they look so nice, and I will point out when I put that picture up the ones I was looking at to get, but they were honestly so nice. But they weren't able to sell the display watches. It's only the watches they have in stock that they can sell. So that's a bit of a fail, but also at the same time I expected it. But then we saw a little outside bar next to the Swatch store. I'll try and put again a picture from like Google or something of the bar, because again, I'm useless and I forgot to film anything. I just got a Fanta, but it was so nice to just sit outside in the nice weather. It's really nice weather here today. It's like 17 degrees, sun's beaming, it's perfect. Like literally it feels like spring now, which is kind of what I needed. I think I was feeling a little bit down in the dumps with the bad weather at home, so it was nice to come to some sun. So we sat outside for an hour or so. Then we found out, guys, if you ever come to Germany, always carry euros. For some reason, outside bars, restaurants, pubs, things like that here only seem to like cash here in Germany. A lot of them don't accept card, so always carry cash if you plan on coming to Germany. But yeah, we ended up having to find an ATM to pay for the Fanta, which was only €4, which is really good. So yeah, had that. It was really nice. Had a nice little chat with the crew, chatting about each other's lives, about COVID, general chit chat really, which we always have as crew. Then we decided to come back because time's getting on and we need to go to bed really, because our pickup is early. So I just went on to Uber Eats to see what they have, just to see what it's about, because every country is different. America is a rip-off to get Uber Eats, but I do it anyway. Here, I thought they might have room service here, and they don't seem to. I can't really see a QR code or a menu anywhere to see what they have. So I'm really fancying a pizza. It's really bad. I really shouldn't eat pizza, but I'm actually craving a pizza right now. So I thought I'd have a look on Uber Eats. And I found a restaurant. I don't know what it's called. Tell me what it's called. Pizzeria Bella Roma. So that's what I'm looking at right now. And I put together my ideal order, which is a margherita pizza. Basic, I know. I normally do like a bit of veg on my pizza, like onions, and I am a pineapple on pizza kind of girl. But they don't seem to have that, so just margherita pizza it is. Some fries with ketchup and mayo, just so you can have a bit of choice, and a Coke. So that came to 12 euros and 10 cents here? I don't know. 12 euros 10. And I thought, right, that's the food. So let's have a look to see what the delivery is. So the delivery fee. €1. But my total order is going to come to 13 euros and 10, I think, cents. So let's have a look at what that is to pounds. That's £10 for an order of pizza, fries, and a Coke. Down. I'm done. Ordered. Now. Okay. Right, I'm so excited for my dinner. You don't even realise. I did think about going out for another little walk just so I can get some footage for you guys, but I'm sorry, I'm feeling lazy. I have been awake since 5:30 this morning, and it is 5:30 in the evening here. 4:30 at home, so technically I have been awake for 11 hours, but I think that's long enough to be awake, don't you think? So I need to eat, shower, and sleep. I'm sorry, but for what I paid for this, I didn't expect a pizza this big. Like, this is perfect. The chips look banging. Got the sauces as well. Top points for remembering the sauces. And I haven't actually seen what the pizza looks like, so let's have a look together. Oh, that does look good. Oh my God, I'm so excited and I'm starving now. The only thing is they did forget my Coke, but I kind of thought to myself, £10 for this is actually pretty decent, minus the Coke. And me and Vic have been trying to ease up on the fizzy drinks, so maybe it was fate telling me don't have the Coke. A little tip from me when it comes to packing is always bring your own tea bags. I've got some green tea with me, which I'm going to have before I kind of settle for bed. For some reason, caffeine never really bothers me when I'm going to bed, so I don't really mind having a cup of tea just to help me
settled for bed. I think a hot drink in general just helps me settle. So I'm gonna have that, eat the leftover of my pizza. I'm probably gonna save some for breakfast tomorrow as well, which is kind of bad, but yeah, you kind of crave some weird stuff early hours of the morning. So I'm gonna save some of that for breakfast. And I'm gonna watch some Keeping Up with the Kardashians because that is my guilty pleasure. Another thing I love to pack with me every single trip is my hot water bottle. I don't tend to use it in hotel rooms because I can just turn the heating up, whereas I felt like getting cozy tonight with my hot water bottle. But I love it in flight. For my in-flight rest, oh, it's literally a dream. And of course I've got a little C on it as well because it's mine and mine only, and no one else touches my hot water bottle. But that pizza and those chips were actually so good. I absolutely love a thin pizza, and that's exactly what it was. And I've left 3 slices for my breakfast this morning. I did also get ketchup and mayo, as you saw. Let me know in the comments, are you more of a ketchup or more of a mayo person? Because I feel like you're either one or the other, but I am a bit of both. I do like to switch between the two, especially when I have chips as well, which is what I had. And I did eat the lot of the chips, which I didn't think I would do, but this is me we're talking about. Right, I'm gonna carry on trying to fix this internet because it's just whirling round and round and it's really irritating. Nothing worse than when you get off a flight and there's no internet, which I know is first world problems, but I do have nothing else to entertain me, and German TV isn't quite gonna cut it for me, I don't think. Oh, look at the time. Guess who did exactly what I said I didn't want to do? Fell asleep about 7:30, woke up about 11:30, and I've just been sat here ever since. I'm fully rested, which isn't good. Ideally, I'd love to be able to just go back to sleep and get another 4 hours sleep, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's not so bad because my shift is 4 hours long, so it's not like I need to be fully rested, as long as I can be rested enough to do the flight and get home. But I do have an early start on Wednesday, so maybe this might work in my favour, being exhausted tomorrow and being able to then get an early night because I need to be up at 2 AM on Wednesday. But I'm actually so thirsty right now. I would actually kill for some orange juice. I love some cold orange juice when it's early morning. All I've got in the room is sparkling water in that blue bottle, which I try drinking it, but it just bloats me out, and I'm really not a fan of sparkling water. I think my body thinks when I drink it, because it's fizzy, it's going to have a real nice sweet taste, but the sparkling water kind of tricks my body in some sort of way, I don't know. And my body just doesn't like that. It's got such a sweet tooth that fizzy drinks must be sweet. So I've just been trying to drink tap water and it's just not cutting it at all. Well, I'm going to try my best to get back to sleep. Doubt it's going to happen, but maybe if I stick a really boring YouTube video on, maybe that might help. Time to go home. That was very gross of me, I'm very sorry about that, but I'm having some noodles for my lunch. Sometimes super noodles are just what you need. Not exactly the most healthiest thing out there, but that's what was in the cupboard. So I'm back home now. The day was once again very easy, but tomorrow is dwelling on me big time. I got home and I was like, I've got to go to Athens and back tomorrow and do a 10-hour day, probably more so 15, 16, 17-hour day with my commute and wake up and getting ready, and yeah, that's just how it is. I have now completely finished packing for Maldives. I've just got to put like my liquids and makeup that I will be using tomorrow into my case. So now that's done, that's quite a relief, because that's what I was really worried about, was actually having time to do packing as well as everything else I've got to do before we go to the Maldives. I've got like a few documents to fill in, which will take time. I want to clean my room. I like to come back to a clean room, and that takes time as well as packing on top of that and recovering from the previous day of doing my Athens. It's going to be a lot. So I'm glad I got the packing side of things done. So that's one giant thing that I don't have to worry about on Thursday before we go. These noodles are so good. I am just about to edit my vlog, this vlog that you're actually watching. So this goes out while I'm in the Maldives, which will be on the Monday. And then most likely the following Monday will be when my Maldives vlog with my mum goes out. This is another thing that I have been worried about fitting in around work, is editing this vlog and keeping up to date with my YouTube, because I really beat myself up if I don't. It is easy to kind of keep track of it and keep up to date and do a weekly upload, as long as I literally dedicate my free time to it, and I won't allow myself to have my own free time until it's done. So I want to do this now, so then Thursday I have more of a free day to do the bits I want to do, as well as have some time to chill out before the stress of Friday. So once it's edited, I can then get it scheduled and ready for when I'm away in the Maldives. So yeah, it's like literally having 2 full-time jobs, doing cabin crew and YouTube. It's hard work, but it's so much fun. Well, what a night's sleep I had. I slept for like 9 hours. Like after I filmed the last clip of me editing my video, which I did get done, so that's good. I was a bit worried I wasn't going to, because I was literally like head bobbing at the desk trying to get it done. So I was like, right, I need to get up and do stuff so that I can keep myself awake. So I went for a bath, started falling asleep in the bath, which is also not very safe, so I got out of there. Then I was literally just on my feet constantly, like even editing my video I was on my feet because I didn't want to sit down. And I gave in about 4:30, I think, in the end, and I was like, do you know what, I'm just going to get into bed, and if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. Then I did, pretty much instantly, and I woke up at like 8:10, I think it was, and I was like, no, not again, not again. But I literally fell asleep instantly again after that. It's only because Neo was like hitting my head. I don't know what he wanted, but he came in and just decided it would be a fantastic idea to start hitting my head, which wasn't a good idea. So I went back to sleep, and then I woke up to my alarm at 1:45, and it's now 2:50, so I need to leave relatively soon. So I will let you know how the day goes. I also did get my new roster tonight for May, so I need to film that roster reveal at some point, but that will definitely be up before May commences. Anyway, like I said, I need to get a shimmy on, so I'm going to get my uniform on and head out. I also need to get petrol, which is annoying. I should have done that on the way back yesterday, but what can I say? I was feeling lazy, so I'm now having to do that before I go. Fantastic. And I also hate going to the petrol station when there's like no one there and it's deserted. It's awful, like it's so scary, and it's like a bunch of bushes that I feel like people could jump out of, and I get really scared. So that's gonna be fun, but I'll see you guys later when I'm back from Athens. Oh, I just dropped my camera lens on the floor. Neo is always there. Get off. But yeah, lens cap I meant. So I just got to work like 10 minutes ago, and I've got ages till I have to be inside, so what's the point in moving from my car? So I have just been on Instagram and just scrolling through stories and things, and I saw an ad pop up, and let me tell you, I am going to be buying this item when I get home, only because I need to figure out what size I need to get. Basically, this is going to be the start of my wedding shopping. I think it might be the one thing that makes my day 1,000,000 times better as well. So I am going to be buying this. Don't they look incredible?
They look so good. And I have to say, wedding shoes was the one thing that I wasn't massively fussed about, in the sense of my dress is going to hide the shoes anyway, so I don't want to spend loads on some heels. And I wear heels all the time for work, and I've got bunions coming, so I didn't want to get any heels that were too big either. So my plan was to just get some like really cheap, maybe no more than £40-50 shoes to wear for my ceremony and for like the beginning part of the day. And then when we get to the evening, I wanted to get some comfier shoes. This is the comfy shoe that I'm going to get, and I'm very excited. I feel like it's a very good first purchase that I'm going to make for my wedding. And I've customized them all, so I've got like particular detail on the shoes, like you get this like lace leather pattern on there, as well as the just married on the sole, and on the side you get the Mrs. And I'm going to see if Vic wants to get the matching Converse as well, the black ones that have Mr. on the side. I'm going to put that out there to him and see if he wants to get matching ones, which would be quite cool. But I'm going to do that when I get home for sure. Also because Vic gets me discount, I think, or my sister does anyway, with being a student. So I'm going to nab that off her. But I think they're going to take a good few weeks to be made and come to my house because they're custom. So I'm going to do that when I get home. This clip is going to be a reminder for me to do that, and it has made my day 10 times better. So I'm back. I made it home nice and safely. The day was actually okay. It's one of those where the build-up is just worse than the actual thing. It was a long day, of course, and I was really tired when I got home, but I just needed to have some dinner, have a good shower, which I've just had, have a good moisturise, cleanse, and I feel a whole lot better. But I also feel a lot better because I ordered the shoes. I ordered the Converse for me and for Vic, so that's really exciting. They're going to take about 6 weeks to come because they're being made personally for us, and I got them like specifically personalised, and you'll probably see that when they arrive. I don't know if I'll actually be able to show you how I've personalised it because, yeah, confidentiality kind of thing. But yeah, I will of course show you as soon as they arrive. But I think that's going to conclude my week, because from now it's literally just Maldives prep and actually going to the Maldives. I've pretty much done everything I need to do contacting wise, like contacting my colleagues to let them know, the flight crew and things, just so they know and they're in the loop. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be spent cleaning, packing, sorting things out, getting organised, so Friday is not a stressful day. We'll see. But if you enjoyed seeing what I got up to on another episode of The Crazy Life of Chloe, if you enjoyed, of course, don't forget to leave a like down below. Also subscribe. I'd love to have you stick around here if you are not already subscribed. Also pop on the notification bell as always if you haven't already. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. I will see you in